like to hike, bike, or walk, the City of Burlington has a long-term widespread plan for the entire city that's just right for you. We're going to speak with the Assistant Director of the Recreation and Parks Department, Lisa Wolf, who will tell us more about where we are in the progress for this plan and what it's going to mean for you, your friends, and your family in connecting the parks, trails, and of course the features within the parks with each other to make it a more enjoyable experience for you and your family. So Lisa, I understand the City Council approved a plan for greenways and for expanding on the trails and hiking areas in our Parks and Recreation Department areas. I know some progress has been made and there's lots more to do. Where are we at with that?
Sure, Dee. So the City Council had some of their goals set, and one of those important goals was the improved connectivity throughout the city across the board. And by doing that, we took a look at, do we just develop a comprehensive greenway and bike plan? Are there any things that can be done quicker rather than sooner and later? So what we did is we titled it the Quick Hitter Greenway Trail Improvements, and those are actually within 3 different parks, at Fairchild Park, City Park, and then at Springwood Park. I would say at this point, City Park is about 95% complete, and Fairchild's about 99% complete. So just some great real improvements for the communities to be able, that live within these communities, to be able to walk just within the parks themselves. So we already had, as you can see, paved surfaces here at City Park, and we're just doing some improvements around the other side of the park. So the bigger plan identifies through various community meetings, community input. We had a steering committee that helped drive the process. We presented it to the council back the end of last summer. They endorsed it, and we're moving forward. And one of the first initiatives in the big Greenway plan is the Front Street Connector, which will be a connector piece of a multi-use trail from Elon University, helping us to get to the downtown area eventually. And we have a lot of, we have some partners in that first phase of the Greenway. Impact Alamance was a huge contributing partner, and has taken an active role within our Greenway trail developments. Elon University and the town of Elon with the City of Burlington. So it's great to have these partners at the table to start this and have the kickoff project going. So, and as budget allows, as community comes to the table with any interest in partnerships, we certainly welcome that. But we can move the plan along as funding becomes allocated. So.
I know some outlying areas, some outlying cities have already had some greenway areas installed, and some of the people in our community travel to those areas. So now they're starting to stay within our community to enjoy what's here in Burlington.
I would think that would be a goal. Certainly it's a goal of one of our, of the plan is to get people to be able to communicate and connect across the city overall, and you're correct. A lot of people do go to Greensboro and surrounding areas. The Raleigh area has, extensive greenway trail system, as does Greensboro. So we're getting there. It's one step at a time, and we hope that this first step is going to be the big selling point for the community to be supportive and be able to move forward. Every track has to be at least ADA compliant, including slopes of the track or the trails. As you can see here at City Park, we do have some that are partially paved. Some of the areas within Fairchild Park and Springwood Park will be paved, and some of them will be like a fine granite surface, so very fine crushed granite fines is what it's titled. And so certainly it's similar to what we have at Davidson Park on our walking track, our City Park walking track, but these trails in certain areas will have paved surfaces based on erosion control, and then other areas they will be with the gravel surface. So it certainly is a welcoming opportunity for anybody. The trail at Springwood will be complete probably by midsummer this year, and that will surround the whole soccer complex and then come back around and connect to our baseball complex.
Well, a lot has been done, and so a lot of movement has been made. So we look forward to lots of exciting things coming up.